The Rigveda, hymn 7.33-42, 14 verses. Those who wear hair knots on the right, the movers of holy thought, white-robed, have won me over. I warned the men when, from the grass, I raised me. Not from afar can my Vasishthas help you. With Soma they brought Indra from a distance, over Vaisanta from the strong libation. Indra preferred Vasishthas to the Soma pressed by the son of Vayata, Pasadyumna. So verily, with these he crossed the river. In company with these he slaughtered Beda. So in the fight with the 10 kings, Vasishthas, did Indra help Sudas through your devotions. I gladly, men I with prayer prayed by our fathers, have fixed your axle. Ye shall not be injured, since when ye sang aloud the Sakvari verses, Vasishthas, ye invigorated Indra. Like thirsty men, they look to heaven, in battle with the 10 kings, surrounded and imploring. Then Indra heard Vasishtha, as he praised him and gave the Tretsus ample room and freedom. Like sticks and staves, wherewith they drive the cattle, stripped bare, the Bharatas were found defenseless. Vasishtha then became their chief and leader. Then widely were the Tretsus' clans extended. 3 fertilize the worlds with genial moisture. 3 noble creatures cast a light before them. 3 that give warmth to all attend the morning. All these have they discovered. These Vasishthas, like the sun's growing glory, is their splendor, and like the seas is their unfathomed greatness. Their course is like the winds. Your law, Vasishthas, can never be attained by any other. They with perceptions of the heart in secret resort to that which spreads 1,000 branches. The Apsarases brought hither the Vasishthas, wearing the vesture spun for them by Yama, a form of luster springing from the lightning. What'st thou, when Varuna and Mitra saw thee? Thy one and only birth was then, Vasishtha, when from thy stock Agastya brought thee hither, born of their love for Urvasi. Vasishtha, thou priest, art son of Varuna and Mitra, and as a fallen drop in heavenly fervor, all the gods laid thee on a lotus blossom. He, thinker, knower of both earth and heaven, endowed with many a gift, bestowing thousands, destined to wear the vesture spun by Yama, sprang from the Apsaras to life. Vasishtha, born at the sacrifice, urged by adorations, both with a common flow bedewed the pitcher. Then from the midst thereof there rose up Mana, and thence, they say, was born the sage Vasishtha. He brings the bearer of the laud and Saman. First shall he speak the bringing the stone for pressing. With grateful hearts in reverence approach him. To you, O Pratritas, Vasishtha cometh. And everything worth doing you can do in the name of and include formulas and act according to the spiritual principles at the beginning, during, and after in regards to it. Hymn 7.34, Vithvadevas, 25 verses. May our divine and brilliant hymn go forth like a swift chariot wrought and fashioned well. The waters listen as they flow along They know the origin of heaven and earth, yea, the broad waters spell their flood. Of him strong heroes think amid their foes. Set ye for him the coursers to the pole, like Indra, thunderer, is the golden armed. Arouse you like the days to sacrifice, speed gladly like a traveler on the way. Go swift to battles, to the sacrifice set up a flag, a hero for the folk. Up from his strength hath risen as 'twere a light, it bears the load as earth bears living things. Agne, no demon I invoke, the gods by law completing it. I form a hymn, closely about you lay your heavenly song, and send your voice to where the gods abide. Varuna, mighty with 1,000 eyes, beholds the paths wherein these rivers run. He, King of kings, the glory of the floods, o'er all that liveth, hath resistless sway. May he assist us among all the tribes, and make the enviers' praise devoid of light. May the foe's threatening arrow pass us by. May he put far from us our body's sin. Agne, oblation cater through our prayers. Aid us to him our dearest laud is brought. Accordant with the gods, choose for our friend the water's child. May he be good to us. With lauds I sing the dragon born of floods. He sits beneath the streams in middle air. Ne'er may the dragon of the deep harm us, ne'er fail this faithful servant sacrifice. To these our heroes may they grant renown. May pious men march boldly on to wealth, leading great hosts with fierce attacks. Of these they burn their foes as the sun burns the earth. What time our wives draw near to us, may he, left-handed Tavashtar, give us hero sons. May Tavashtar find our hymn acceptable, and may Aramate, seeking wealth, be ours. May they who lavish gifts bestow those treasures. May Rodasi and Varunani listen. May he with the Varutris be our refuge. May bountiful Tavashtar give us store of riches. So may rich mountains and the liberal waters. So may all herbs that grow on ground in heaven and earth accordant with the forest sovereigns, and both the world halves round about protect us. To this may both the wide worlds lend approval, and Varuna in heaven, whose friend is Indra. May all the Marutas give consent, the victors, that we may hold great wealth in firm possession. May Indra, Varuna, Mitra, and Agni, waters, herbs, trees, accept the praise we offer. May we find refuge in the Marut's bosom. Protect us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. And, well, there's certainly the good dragon and the bad dragon motif, and we're talking the good dragon motif here. And water is sort of the from which we were to which we return reference in some cases. Hymn 7.35, Vedas, 15 verses. Befriend us with their aids, Indra and Agni, Indra and Varuna, who receive oblations. Indra and Soma give health, strength, and comfort. Indra and Pushan be our help in battle. Auspicious friends to us be. Bhaga, Samsa, auspicious be. Purande, aid all riches. The blessing of the true and well conducted. And Aryaman in many forms apparent. Kind unto us, he, maker and sustainer, and the far-reaching pair with godlike natures. Auspicious unto us be earth and heaven, the mountain, and the gods' fair invocations. Favor us, Agni, with his face a splendour, and Varuna and Mitra and the Asvins. Favor us, noble actions of the pious. Impetuous Vita, blow on us with favor. Early invoked, may heaven and earth be friendly, and air's mid-region good for us to look on. To us may herbs and forest trees be gracious. Gracious the Lord victorious of the region. Be the god Indra with the Vasus friendly, and with the Adityas Varuna who blesseth. Kind with the Rudras, be the healer Rudra, and with the dames. May Tavashtar kindly listen. Blessed unto us be Soma and devotions. Blessed be the sacrifice, the stones for pressing. Blessed be the fixing of the sacred pillars. Blessed be the tender grass, and blessed the altar. And may the far-seeing sun rise up and bless us. Be the quarters of the sky auspicious, auspicious be the firmly seated mountains, auspicious be the rivers and the waters. May Aditya through holy works be gracious, and may the Marutas loud in song be friendly. May Vishnu give felicity, and Tushan the air that cherisheth our life, and Vayu prosper us, Savatar, the god who rescues, and let the radiant mornings be propitious. Auspicious to all creatures be Parjanya, auspicious be the field's benign protector. May all the fellowship of gods befriend us. Sarasvati with holy thoughts be gracious. Friendly be they, the liberal ones who seek us, yea, those who dwell in heaven, on earth, in waters. May the great lords of truth protect and aid us. Blessed to us be our horses and our cattle. Kind to the pious, skillful-handed Rabus. Kind be the fathers at our invocations. May Aja Ekapada, the god, be gracious. Gracious the dragon of the deep and ocean. Gracious be he, the swelling child of waters. Gracious be Prethne, who hath gods to guard her. So may the Rudras, Vasus, and Adityas accept the new hymn which we are now making. May all the holy ones of earth and heaven and the cow's offspring hear our invocation. They who of holy gods are very holy, immortal, knowing law, whom man must worship. May these today give us broad paths to travel, preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. And the deep and the surface blessings are certainly what we try to both wise, and also the exalted ones. Now, do we know all the exalted ones? No. So that's why we shouldn't limit our formulas. 736, Visvadevas, 9 verses. Let this prayer issue from the seat of order, for Surya with his beams hath loosed the cattle. With lofty ridges earth is far extended, and Agni's flame hath lit the spacious surface. O Asuras, Varuna and Mitra, this hymn to you like food anew I offer. One of you is a strong, unerring leader, and Mitra, speaking, stirreth men to labor. The movements of the gliding wind come hither, like cows the springs are filled to overflowing. Born in the station Aeon of lofty heaven, the bull hath loudly bellowed in this region. May I bring hither with my song, O Indra wise Arguman, who yokes thy dear bay horses. Voracious with thy noble car, O hero, him who defeats the wrath of the malicious. In their own place of sacrifice, adorers worship, to gain long life and win his friendship. He hath poured food on men when they have praised him. Be this the dearest reverence paid to Rudra, coming together, glorious, loudly roaring, Sarasvati, mother of floods, the seventh, with copious milk, with fair streams strongly flowing, full swelling with the volume of their water. And may mighty Marutas too, rejoicing, aid our devotion and protect our offspring. Let not swift-moving Akshara neglect us. They have increased our own appropriate riches. Bring ye the great Automata before you, and Pushan as the hero of the synod, Vaga who looks upon this hymn with favor, and as our strength the bountiful Puranda. May this our song of praise reach you, O Marutas and Vishnu, guardian of the future infant. May they vouchsafe the singer strength for offspring, preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. And the 7th, but what about the 1st through 6th, right? Hymn 737, Visvadevas, 8 verses. Let your best bearing car, that must be lauded, ne'er injured, bring you Vajas and Virabhukshans, fill you fair helmeted, with mighty Soma thrice mixed at our libations to delight you, ye who behold the light of heaven. Virabhukshans give our rich patrons unmolested riches, drink heavenly natured at our sacrifices, and give us bounties for the hymns we sing you. For thou, O bounteous one, art used to giving a parting treasure, whether small or ample. Filled full are both thine arms with great possessions. Thy goodness keeps thee not from granting riches. Indra, high famed as Vaja and Virabhukshans, thou goest working, singing to the dwelling. Lord of bay steeds, this day may we Vashisthas offer prayers to thee, and bring oblations. Thou winnest swift advancement for thy servant, through hymns, Lord of bay steeds, which thou hast favored. For thee, with friendly succor, have we battled. And when, O Indra, wilt thou grant us riches? To us, thy priests, a home as 'twere thou givest. When Indra wilt thou recognize our praises, may thy strong steed through our ancestral worship bring food and wealth with heroes to our dwelling. Though Nerete, the goddess, reigneth round him, autumns with food and plenty come to Indra. With 3 close friends to length of days he cometh. He to whom men let not rest at home in quiet. Promise us gifts, O Savitar. May riches come unto us in Parvata's full bounty. May the celestial garden still attend us. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. And elsewhere we see this focus on charity, right? And that further enhances the sense of, we don't, people disturb our riches, right? Whether it's something we need or something we don't need, we don't want these things forced upon us. And of course, the words for God and goddess, we're referring to light beings, right? Hymn 7.38, Savitar, 8 verses. On high hath Savitar, this god, extended the golden lustre which he spreads around him. Now must Bhaga be invoked by mortals, Lord of great riches, who distributes treasures. Rise up, O Savitar, whose hands are golden, and hear this man while sacrifice is offered, spreading far thy broad and wide effulgence, and bringing mortal men the food that feeds them. Let Savitar the god be hymned with praises, to whom the Vasus even all sing glory. Sweet be our lauds to him whose due is worship. May he with all protection guard our princes, even he whom Aditya the goddess praises, rejoicing in God Savitar's incitement. Even he who praise the high imperial rulers, Varuna, Mitra, Aryaman, sing in concert. They who come emulous to our oblation, dispensing bounty from the earth and heaven, may they and Ahir Budhnya hear our calling. Guard us, Varutri, with the Ekad Henus. This may the Lord of Life entreated grant us, the wealth which Savitar the god possesses. The mighty calls on Bhaga for protection, and Bhaga calls the weak to give him riches. Bless us, the Vajans, when we call, while slowly they move. The strong singers to the gods' assembly, crushing the wolf, the serpent, and the demon. May they completely banish all affliction. Deep skilled in law eternal, deathless singers, O Vajans, help us in each fray for booty. Drink of this meath, he satisfied, be joyful. Then go on paths which gods are wont to travel. The light beings may actually stay away from things, just like some of the fire beings. The fire beings are demons, of course. Hymn 739, Vishnavas, 7 verses. Agni, erect, hath shown enriching favor. The flame goes forward to the gods' assembly. Like car-born men, the stones their path hath chosen. Let the priest quicken celebrate our worship. Soft to the tread, their sacred grass is scattered. These go like kings amid the band around them. At the folks' early call on night and morning, Vayu and Pushan with his team to bless us. Here on their path the noble gods proceeded in the wide firmament, the beauteous decked them. Bend your way hither, ye who travel widely. Hear this, our envoy, who hath gone to meet you. For they are holy aids and sacrifices. All gods approach the place of congregation. Bring these desirous to our worship, Agni. Swift the Nasatyas, Bhaga, and Puranda. Agni to these men's hymns, from earth, from heaven, bring Mitra, Varuna, Indra, and Agni, and Aryaman, and Aditya, and Vishnu. Sarasvati be joyful, and the Marutas, even as the holy wish, the gift is offered. May he unsated come when men desire him. Give never failing, ever conquering riches. With gods for our allies, may we be victors. Now have both worlds been praised by the Vasishthas and holy Mitra, Varuna and Agni. May they bright deities, make our song supremest. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessing. And just as we saw in hymn 36, where even the material world, it's broader than we think it is. There's more to it than we think there is. We need to regard both worlds and speak well of both worlds, at least the creation, maybe not the choices that creations make, but hymn 740, Vedas, 7 verses. Be gathered all the audience of the synod. Let us begin their praise, whose course is rapid. Whatever God's avatar this day produces, may we be where the wealthy one distributes. This, dealt from heaven, may both the worlds vouchsafe us, and Varuna, Indra, Aryaman, and Mitra. May Goddess Aditya assign us riches, Vayu and Bhaga, make them ours forever. Strong be the man and full of power, O Marutas, whom ye, borne on by spotted coursers, favor. Him too, Sarasvati and Agnya further, and there is none to rob him of his riches. This Varuna is guide of law, he, Mitra, and Aryaman, the kings our work have finished. Divine and fearless Aditya quickly listens. May these deliver us unharmed from trouble. With offerings I propitiate the branches of this swift-moving god, the bounteous Vishnu. Hence Rudra gained his Rudra strength. O Asvins, ye sought the house that hath celestial viands. Be not thou angry here, O glowing Kushan, for what Varutri and the bounteous gave us. May the swift-moving gods protect and bless us, and Vata send us rain, who wanders round us. Now have both worlds have been praised by the Vasishthas and holy Mitra, Varuna, and Agni. May they, bright deities, make our song supremest. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. There's not just the thing itself, but what surrounds the thing itself. Hymn 741, Bhaga, 7 verses. Agni at dawn and Indra we invoke at dawn, and Maruta and Mitra, and Varuna and Mitra, and the Ashtans twain. Bhaga at dawn, Pushan, and Brahmanaspata. Soma at dawn, Rudra, we will invoke at dawn. We will invoke strong, early conquering Bhaga, the son of Aditya, the great supporter, thinking of whom the poor, yea, even the mighty, even the king himself says, give me Bhaga, Bhaga our guide, Bhaga whose gifts are faithful, favor this song, and give us wealth, O Bhaga. Bhaga, augment our store of kine and horses, Bhaga, may we be rich in men and heroes, so may felicity be ours at present, and when the day approaches, and at noontide, and may we still, O bounteous one, at sunset, be happy in the deity's loving kindness. May Bhaga verily be bliss bestower, and through him, gods, may happiness attend us. As such, O Bhaga, with all with might, invoke thee. As such, be our champion here, O Bhaga. To this our worship may all dawns incline them, and come to the pure place like Death Ikravan, as strong steeds conquer a chariot. May they bring us hitherward, Bhaga, who discovers treasure. May blessed mornings dawn on us forever, with wealth of kine, of horses, and of heroes. Streaming with all abundance, pouring fatness, preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. And if I mispronounce something, it's not like there's a pronunciation. Pronunciation marks don't make things quite as clear as one might hope. In 742, Vistadevas, 6 verses. Let Brahmins and Angarasis come forward, and let the roar of cloudy heaven surround us. Low loud the milch kine swimming in the waters. Set be the stones that grace our holy service. Fair Agni is thy long-known path to travel. Yoke for the juice thy bay, thy ruddy horses, or red steeds, hero-bearing for the chamber. Seated I call the deities' generations. They glorify your sacrifice with worship, yet the glad priest near them is left unqualled. Bring the gods hither, thou of many aspects, turn hitherward, Automata, the holy. What time the guest hath made himself apparent, at ease reclining in the rich man's dwelling, Agne, well pleased, well placed within the chamber, gives to a house like this wealth worth the choosing. Accept this sacrifice of ours, O Agne, glorify it with Indra and the Marutas. Here on our grass let night and dawn be seated. Bring longing Varuna and Mitra hither. Thus hath Vashishta praised, victorious Agne, yearning for wealth that giveth all substance. May he bestow on us food, strength, and riches. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Now, it's essential that we are good hosts, that we are good guests,